This is BeefCakeYeti, and you're at the Frozen Diner. Thanks for joining me. To everyone following on Twitch TV, welcome. If you're catching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a little intro of what I've learned on Warframe. This is where I've been the past few weeks. So let's get logged in. Now sometimes when you log in you get little buffs, usually experience. So that was probably some kind of Sentinel based experience. Alright, this is your main screen here. You get news. I haven't really messed much with this news up here. Let's see what else. Alerts. If you've unlocked the board, you can hop in these alerts, which supposedly give you extra spoils. You got operations in progress here. Alright, here's your main bar. This represents your master rank. So I'm 3. You gotta take a test to get your master rank. You get your credits. Is that ferrite? Whatever it is. And this is your platinum, which you buy into with real money in a series of microtransactions. Alright, here's your button here. You can do online, privet, invite only, and solo. So I can play online. Maybe some people will start screaming. Who knows? Now you get your solar system here. So let's start with that. I go with Mercury here. This gives you all the missions in Mercury. These are all mission-based missions of missionhood. This particular one is exterminate, so you're gonna have to seek out a particular enemy and exterminate them. This is sabotage, where you gotta find something like a critical juncture box and destroy that. Let's see what else we got. Capture is where you kind of, well, hang on, maybe I'm wrong. What was I thinking? Alright, I think exterminates, you just kill all the enemies. Capture is the one where you kill the dude and you take him with you. Mobile defense is where you have to take something with you, so you can only use your secondary weapon. Defense is protecting a fixed object. Let's see what else. Assassination, that's like a boss fight with this dude. Captain Vor. And this is actually a really good board. I'm going to do this in the next video. Survival, where you live as long as you can, and it's great. And the enemies keep getting harder and harder. It's a great way to farm for stuff. So you can click and drag and go to your next area. There's a rescue mission, sabotage. They have these conclave missions. I think they're Tenno versus Tenno. So I should explain what is a Tenno. Is like your species, I guess. You are the Tenno, and you have other factions that you fight. This particular one's Corpus. That's a corporation. Corpus, more Corpus. You'll notice this one's all like Grenier. So, and I think they have other ones that are called Infested. Let me see if I can find one of those. Corpus. I thought there was an Infested around here somewhere. But don't listen to me. I'm pretty new at this whole thing. Oh, Jackal. That's an assassination. It's a boss. He's pretty good. Pretty good boss fight. I enjoyed myself. So anyways, let's get on to some other things. You got an arsenal. So this is what's called your Warframe. That's like your suit. And you can equip it. And these are all the ones you can buy. They all have different abilities. If you hover over, it gives you, tells you what they do a little bit. Right now I have a mag, which full command of surrounding magnetic energy and expert at enemy manipulations, and a rhino, which is the tank. That's what I'm using now. So you just click on that, to equip it. And then from here, you can do your upgrades. You find through playing a series of cards that give you extra special abilities. Like this one is, well, first of all, I should say, each one has polarity. In the top right corner of the card, it'll be like 2 lines, or a triangle, or a line, or a V, like a little check mark. And that means something, which is important. Typically, the abilities for the Warframe are the 2 lines, like an equal sign. So this lets you charge through enemies. This lets you grant increased damage for a short duration. I currently have equipped Iron Skin, which gives you extra armor for a limited time, and Rhino Stomp, not to be confused with, you know, Parliament Funkadelic Stomp, but yeah, that kills a lot of enemies. You can get these uncommon aura cards, which will actually give you, what do they call that? I guess that's your, I forget. I don't know what they call that. So anyways, along with your Warframes, you have a rank. So I'm rank 20, as you can see here. And when I go to equip, it's Rhino, I'm at 20. And you have this here. I have 40 slots to put the card weight value on each card. That has a name, but I forget what it is. And I should say I'm not claiming to be a professional in this. I'm just sharing what I already know. So now, this particular aura card with that 18 up, in the up gives you 18 more slots to fill, or weight per card. So 2, 4, 6. Now, just to show you, let's scroll this down a little bit. I'm going to take this off. I can't take it off because I already have too much stuff. So let me take off some of the bigger items. Let's see if I can take that off. That should be good. Okay. So my max is 40 now. And when I put the steel charge on there, it goes 40. It gives me 18 up. That's really weird. So burnout's 4 is left. So that's kind of how they're displaying it to you, is this gauge is how many are left for you. So now I can re-equip 20. It doesn't change my maximum, but effectively it does. So, and sometimes the polarities will be on the slots, which you can get into later. But if you match the polarity, see this is 11 here. If I move it to a matching polarity now, it's roughly half. So, put these back on. If you make any changes, you hit apply. Alright, another thing you want to take note of are these little white ticks on the side. That's like your leveling for the card. So this does 60 melee damage. Well, it probably started out like 20 or 10. Probably 10, I don't remember. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't remember. So every time you get a level with that, you get more of a buff, bigger buffs. But it does consume more of this burnout or whatever. What do they call that? I can't remember. Anyways, sorry. So you can do that. So we'll apply this, go back to the menu. Now you have a weapon. This is your main rifle or your main weapon. Same thing applies. The ones you buy or you purchase or unlock. Now if you see, some of these are XP locked. This is your platinum symbol. So I don't really have any right now that I can purchase with the other kind of credits up here. But you can also use your foundry and figure those out later, but we'll get to that in future videos. I'm just kind of going to run through this. Equip again, so ones you can buy, and each one of these have upgrade paths, so you get different stuff. Like a multi-shot, is extra ammo shot that doesn't count against your overall ammo. I mean, they're all... I'm not going to go through each one of these. That's a little too tedious for what we like here at the Frozen Diner. But so, anyways, you can do that. Then you got your melee weapon here. So, got heavy trauma, impact damage, extra freeze, extra lightning, extra melee, extra range, extra crit chance, attack speed, and status change. So, I should also mention that this is on the PC version. I think the PS4 version is usually up to date or a little bit behind, but should be pretty similar. Now I have what's called a Sentinel, and this is the worm that you can equip. There's 4 different types right now. Carrier, does vacuum, death cube, and a shade. And they all have specific buffs that they can, deal with here. Extra health, certain abilities that they can do. They have polarization as well. And once you get to rank 60 on any particular weapon, you can repolarize it, but you lose your rank, so you got to start over. But if you're always going to use something, it's a good idea, and I'll probably do a series of beef tips videos for you. Like, you're always going to have vitality, you're always going to have shield upgrade for the most part, you're always going to have vigor, certain fibers, streamline power efficiencies, You got to figure out what works for you, obviously. So we keep going. Then you got your inventories down here. So, just tells you what you have. But I personally, for the inventory, what I like to do if I'm going to purchase something is go to the equip screen and click on it, because it'll do a side-by-side here. So, purchase with platinum. And then here's the Sentinel's weapons. So, most of these are already equipped on my rifle. But anyways, all these also have an appearance where you can select your color palette if you want to change it out. So most of these are included. Some are unlockable. It depends what kind of color scheme you want to go with. As you can see, you can float over, and that's kind of cool. Try to make mine look like the Black Power Ranger, but what the heck was his name? Tommy? I don't remember. Oh, let's see what else. There's a couple other things in appearance that you can do. Like little cape-looking things. As you can see. Energy cape. Body. Mortal skin. I want to change that. That's what it would look like if I purchase it. I'm not going to purchase it right now, though. So, there you go. Inventory. Yeah, we covered that. Overall, here's how many slots you have. So I can buy 3 Warframes. Rifles, I can have 3 more. You can buy slots. Mods. Here we go. Here's your mods. These are all the cards that you find. And these are what are called fusion cores that will help you upgrade your cards. So for example, let's see if I can do one real quick. Let's try the vitality of this Sentinel vitality here. Now if I go to fusion, then I can fuse duplicates to get a little bit of experience, or towards that, or I can click on that. Now, oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's try that again. Vitality, fusion cores. Now if I scroll up, these are all the fusion cores that are applied. And I don't really like the system as it is right now, because it will apply all the fusion cores you have to the card. If that won't fill the card up, if it does fill the card up, you'll have the remainder. So at this point, it's going to fuse all 13 of my cards, and it's going to cost me 18,000. So I can't do it. I try to click apply, and it says, no, you don't have enough credits. So. Something else. What else can I try? Good one is serration. Everyone's talking about serration. Oh. Alright, I don't want to do that. We'll skip that for now. Transmute is kind of like the random choice. You throw cards in there that I guess you don't really care about. Or maybe you do care about them, you're just not using them. Should transmute it into some other card that may be good and may be bad. So I haven't really messed around with that feature yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm still pretty new at this. And you can sell cards for credits. So that's basically the intro area here. So I'll do a farming episode. I think the Apollodorus is a really good one, but I'm gonna keep this video short for now. And thanks for watching. Twitch TV, thanks for watching. YouTube, thanks for watching. This is BeefCakeYeti signing off, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit.